Now, we have two books here. Supposed to be forbidden for laughing. Yeah. When you listen to it, you're not supposed to laugh. There's one laugh for the saints, and one laugh for the non-saints. Both are nonsense. So which one you like to listen? Yeah, we are also nutcase. We come here and listen to all this nonsense story. But it's fine, huh? It's fine sometimes. Just to add flavor into life, huh? Not always be serious and miserable Buddha, huh? So similarly, we would like to remind us that even though we are plenty people, but we should come here with the same purpose, to play the flute of heaven. If who happen to not to play the flute, it's all right, we don't discriminate. But then, one day you feel trouble. So when we come for group meditation, we should come only for that purpose. Then we also get benefit right away and in the long run. You know what I mean?
Please continue watching to find out more.
Bên này hết chỗ rồi hả? Trời ơi, sao càng ngày càng chặt kia kìa, hả? Hả? Nhà gì đâu mà nó cứ shrinking vậy, nhà. Huh? How come our place is shrinking all the time? Every time I come, it's smaller and smaller. Mấy người mới chuyện tâm ấn đâu? Sao có khai ngộ đâu gì chưa? Chắc có rồi hả? Hậu quang nó chĩa lên đó. Hậu quang chĩa. Gì mà có con keo. Why? Everybody all right? Yeah. Very warm indeed, hả? Yeah. Sao cái chỗ này không làm cái ấy lên?
Dạ, sáng nay trời rất là gió.
Rất gió hả? Nhà gì đâu mà ấm áp quá vậy? Chút gió cũng sợ hả? How's everybody? All right. I mean, did I ask already in English? Yeah, I did, huh? I guess I did, huh? How come? How come everybody looks so good? Except me. Yeah. Oh, really? Every time you say the same, sing the same song. Nothing new. Same tune all the time. You look beautiful. Huh? I heard it all the time and I begin to believe it. That's the trouble. Huh? It's the truth. It's the truth and nothing but the truth, right? There's no false tooth inside. Okay, now. Have you anything special to tell me? Any special question? Huh? Except those new initiates with their light is beaming to the sky, No complaint, huh? No, good. Oh, that's the best thing you can hear. Now, we have two books here. Supposed to be forbidden for laughing. Yeah. When you listen to it, you're not supposed to laugh. There's one laugh for the saints, and one laugh for the non-saints. Both are nonsense. So which one you like to listen? Huh? Both. Who's both? That means you're nonsense, right? Nonsense. Non-saint and a saint, huh? Right now. Mostly we always talk about English jokes, yeah? So today we can have Vietnamese jokes, like last time. But do you have translation? Yes. Do you have your heavenly ears ready? Yes. Because how many How many don't speak Vietnamese? Những người nào mà không biết nói tiếng Anh? Who cannot speak English? Oh no, English. Raise your hands, please. No English, raise hands. Oh, minority. Okay. Không. All right, then you listen to the translation, right? So, do I speak English or Vietnamese better? English. Huh? English. English is not so funny, you know. Last time I spoke Vietnamese, everybody laughed until their head turns around. English is difficult, and also difficult to translate. How many English people here? I mean, English native speaking, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 or so. Oh, 8. That's even the least one here, huh? But I don't know why I always speak English when I see 1 or 2 blue eyes or, you know, brown hair. You from Costa Rica?
I came from Korea.
Korea? Oh yeah? She looks like one in Costa Rica, huh? You know. Yeah, we have one Chinese in Costa Rica, look like you, huh? Anybody knows? Yeah, you remember? One of you remember the Costa Rica? Yes, right? Yeah, look very much like her, huh? Yeah. What do you come from Korea for? You want to see me? How you know I'm here? It's supposed to be a secret. Only that much people know. We didn't advertise anything, right? Are you warm, everyone? Really? And the foreigners, your knees all right? Your bottom's okay? Really, we have some kind of staircase, you know, a little bit elevated levels behind there. If you don't feel comfortable, you can sit behind there. Huh? All right? The long legs one. Oh, you know, there was some jokes here. Some jokes here, okay? I hope you understand. If you don't, I switch into Vietnamese in no time. No. Oh. Okay. There's a person named Georges. I apologize if any of you have the same name. It's a fiction in Vietnam, so it couldn't be you, right? Vietnamese name Georges, can you believe it? George. George is a very, you know how you call the people who often goes to the horse racing game and bet on it. Okay, he's a horse gambler. That he he divided horses into different sections. Okay, now. Besides this gambling passion, he's also very compassionate toward beautiful women. You understand what it means? Not only he loves his wife, but he loves all the beautiful women that he sees. So he has a great compassion, you know. He's a great compassionate man. Cái bằng đàn ông ăn ở có nhân, vợ thương hết đi thương người ngoài đó, biết chưa, hiểu chưa? So because of this great love, you know, for all womankind, you know, he always have a trouble with his wife. But never mind, he managed to, you know, keep his head above the water from both, you know, from gambling and from the wife, typhoon sometimes. One day, you know, he came home from work and he was very tired, you know, came home late from work. It's a late night, he supposed to work late, you know how it's like when people work overtime? Yeah? Okay. Came back home very late and he slept right away. And meanwhile, you know, because he's so tired or too passionate, I don't know, he just keep dreaming, you know, and in his dream he keep talking about a name, you know, like golden phoenix, golden phoenix, oh, golden phoenix. Yeah. It's a Vietnamese name, Kim Phụng. Huh? And then his wife, just, shook him up and said, what are you talking about? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that, blah, 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 girl, BLD, girl, So I said, what are you talking about? Who's girl? What girl? He said, you just dream and call her name. Who's that golden phoenix? Just tell me. And then the compassionate man just said, no, it's a name of a horse that I intend to bet next week, Perhaps, because of thinking so much, I just spoke it out loud. So the wife, feel peaceful and went back to sleep. Next day, he came back home from work, early, not so late. And then his wife just jumped to the door and tell him, hey, I tell you what, your phoenix horse just phoned you. and she said that she will meet you Saturday in the Rex Theater for dancing. Có hiểu không? You understood? Yeah? All right. Right. This is a little bit mundane, right? But don't do that kind of dream at home, okay? If you have to dream, you just call something like golden chips, fried potatoes, and then nobody will think anything about it. But if you say honey pie or apple pie, people still think it may be something else, Nobody call his lover fried potatoes or something? No, not yet, huh? This is not a very funny one, but perhaps some of you like to laugh. Like, idiot, took a mad dog, go to a restaurant and celebrate. And then he said, the idiot said to mad dog that, you have to celebrate with me and drink a few cups of wine because my wife just, had a baby, okay? And then the mad dog asked the idiot, oh, is that a boy? And the idiot said, no. And then the mad dog said, then it's a girl. And then the idiot said, oh, how do you know? I give you 3 more glasses of wine. You really guessed correctly. It's really a mad dog. He said, only tries and you guessed correctly. So intelligent. Oh, Jenny, okay, don't be too exaggerated. She laugh until tomorrow if I don't stop. She laugh at anything. Now I have to speak it in Vietnamese. Yeah. And then maybe I translate it into English. So put your ears on. Cái này cái chuyện của bà Năm Trọc. Cái bà Năm Trọc á, bà nổi tiếng là cây cú ở chợ Bến Thành á, không phải chợ Cồn Lạnh á. Một hôm bà lâm bệnh nặng thình lình, bà sắp chết rồi, thấy không? Lương y đều lắc đầu hết. Rồi cái bà mới kêu 50 con nợ, tức là những người thiếu nợ của bà đó, kêu tới bên giường bệnh của bà. Rồi cái đem hết mấy cái giấy tờ của mấy 50 con nợ đó, đem ra đốt hết trước mặt mấy người đó. Chà, cho một người mà mắc nợ bà đó thiệt thà quá mới hỏi, dạ thưa má. Dạ thưa má, chúng con chưa có trả nợ được, sao má lại đốt hết giấy nợ đi nè. Bà Năm Trọc đang nằm liệt trên giường, bỗng tỉnh phát dậy, mở mắt trao tráo trợn trừng lên, nhìn người đó một lần cuối cùng trong đời, rồi nói rằng: nếu mà tao không đốt đi á thì chừng xuống âm ti giấy tao đòi nợ tụi bay. Got it? Yeah? You got a translation? Okay? No? It's so easy, you know. You know, there's a person who was very, very, you know, kind of a very terrible person. She used to lend money to everybody, you know, but she count every penny, you know. And then one day she was sick, and all the doctors already shake their bottoms, you know, shake their heads. Say nothing we could do about it, you know. So she knows her time's up, so she called about 50 of her debtors to come next to her deathbed, and then told her people, you know, her servants, bring all the paper, huh? The IOU paper in front of them and burn them all in front of them. Yeah. And then the one of the debtor, you know, was feeling very kind of emotional, you know. He said, "Oh, madame, we have not paid you yet. How come you burn all the papers, you know, our IOU paper?" And the madame nearly died, you know. She suddenly woke up and looked into the eyes and said, "If I didn't burn all this, and when I go down there, how can I have any proof to get money back from you, from all of you?" But you have to understand, because this is a kind of a Oriental joke, you know? And in the Orient, people believed that after death, you know, they still continue to live under the ground. They call it underground world. This means, you know, just like you say, underworld, something like that. After they continue to live, and other people will come down, you know, so she has to secure all the proof so that she wait for them come down and get the money back, guarantee. You understand, huh? Okay, so sometimes the joke has a background, you know, otherwise we don't know why. What is the funny about it, you know? Because according to the Western, theology, is that after you die, you have to lay there forever and wait for the final judgment or something like that, or you finished. Oh, this is also a very nice joke. Okay, I speak English, all right? You understand everything when I speak English, all of you? How many people understand? Raise your hand, let me know. Vietnamese more fun. And all our friends. Okay, then I speak both, all right. It takes too long. It takes too long, you know? Okay, then you have less jokes. Yeah, that's all. Quality above quantity, yeah? Okay. There's a wall that separates heaven and earth, yeah? Just like before we had the Berlin Wall, huh? Now suddenly, one day, I don't know who tried to escape from heaven or to go down to hell, have a look or what. Because hell is more fun, people say so. Most of fun people go down there. Heaven is only for people vegetarian, no sex, no second wife, and no gambling, no drinking, nothing. You know, some people escape from heaven, go to hell and have a look. Perhaps this is a very strong gang, so they broke the wall, you know. It was a breaking, you know. And then those demons, you know, devils from hell, asked the heavenly, angels to, they sue them, you know, get the money for breaking the the wall. You know, actually there was no proof that the heavenly people broke it, or the world people broke it, or the hell people broke it. Anyhow, but the hell must always do something because that is their quality. They're always active and busy, and they can do everything out from nothing, right? So they sue the heavenly beings and ask them that they should, pay the money, right, to repair the wall. Of course, the heavenly people don't want to pay, right? So why? You know, we have no proof. Well, we didn't do nothing. Besides, the war is between both of us. Even if we pay, you know, if we're half and half, well, why us, you know? They're very intelligent people in heaven. So now, next day in heaven, the heavenly people receive a fax from hell. Very urgent, you know, say, you don't need to argue with us anymore. We already discussed with all of our lawyers here that you have to pay. Our lawyer have decided that all of you have to pay, yeah? All right. Tomorrow is the last day that you have to answer us, all right? Of course, next day, the heaven people send a more urgent fax to hell, you know, and saying, okay, sorry, we know that's not our fault, but we pay anyhow, because since we couldn't find any lawyers in our heaven. Sorry if he, you know, the author of the book offend any lawyers. It's not my book, okay? I just happened to translate it, all right? Tức là cái bức tường mà ngăn cách thiên đường và địa ngục đó, nó bị bể ra, có lần bị bể ra. Cái rồi mấy ông quỷ với địa ngục á, kiện mấy ông ở trên trời á, phải đền tiền đặng mà sửa lại cái bức tường. Tại vì ông sợ là bức tường mà bể thì mấy người thiên đàng trốn xuống địa ngục hết. Cái bằng nhập cảnh bất hợp pháp. Illegal immigration, right? Thành ra kiểu mấy người trên thiên đàng đền tiền để mà đắp cái tường lại, mấy người thiên đàng nhất định không chịu trả. Cái rồi mấy người quỷ ở địa ngục á, mới gửi một cái fax lên đó, điện tín lên đó, nói ngày mai mà không trả là chúng tôi sẽ có biện pháp. Bởi vì mấy ông luật sư dưới này, chúng tôi tham khảo tất cả những luật sư dưới này là nói là mấy người phải đền tiền. Luật sư địa ngục nói là thiên đàng phải đền tiền. Rồi ngày mai mấy ông thiên đàng cũng gửi cái điện tín xuống, nói thôi được rồi, cái này lỗi không phải của chúng tôi, nhưng mà thôi để chúng tôi đền, tại vì ở trên thiên đàng chúng tôi kiếm không có ra một ông luật sư nào hết. Hiểu chưa? Đừng có nói với mấy ông luật sư ở ngoài á, nói ra cái ổng đi, ông chửi ông Tú Xe chết. Tú Xe là tác giả của chuyện này. Mệt quá. Còn nhiều nữa nhưng mà sư phụ cũng quên. Cái chuyện này vui lắm, chuyện này vui lắm. 2-3 chuyện nào cũng vui. Có một bữa đó Tư Ngốc đến nhà Tám Tàng chơi ha. Nhưng mà quên coi ngày lành tháng tốt. Thành ra đến nơi vừa lúc chén dĩa trong nhà bay lung tung. Chén dĩa nhà Tám Tàng bay lung tung, biết không? Tư Ngốc tại lỡ bước rồi Thành phải vô. Vô rồi cái hỏi qua la, rồi vừa hỏi vừa tranh. Rồi cái chạy mất. Rồi rút lui rồi. Nhưng mà sáng hôm sau á, anh chàng này anh gặp Tám Tàng lại nữa, anh cười nói sao hôm qua cái cuộc mà dĩa bay chén bay đó đã êm thấm chưa, tỉnh hồn chưa? Cái anh chàng Tám Tàng mới nói, làm cái gì mà tỉnh hồn, tao mà cái gì mày không biết đấy, hôm qua lúc mày về rồi á, tao cho nó bò càng bò lê ở dưới đất, mày nghe chưa? Cái từ ngốc mới nói thôi lạy da cho đừng có dốc tổ. Tam Tạng nói ai mà dốc với mày làm cái gì? Lúc mày ra về rồi á, nó cầm cái cây chổi lông gà, nó bò lết xuống gầm giường và nó hét ầm lên: mà anh có chịu ra chưa? Anh bò ra chưa? Anh bò ra cho tôi coi chưa? Hiểu chưa? Hiểu không? Hiểu gì không? You know what? In order for me to speak English all the time, you, the American citizen, must outweigh all this flat nose and black head. Then I will have no excuse. All right?
Eat more.
Yes, you have to recruit more members. Way more? Outweigh, but how can you outweigh? One person cannot outweigh too many, even if you eat more. You're not so heavyweight, John. Okay. Bây cái này hay lắm. Cái này người nào mà thấy sư phụ thường đi diễn thuyết mà quay quá đó ha. Có người ta ở dưới hỏi tả rồi hỏi rồi đáp lung tung beng này kia cái nọ, cái bộ quay nó mà muốn diễn thuyết đó thì cái bài này hay lắm. Bài này là thuộc loại cố vấn không mất tiền đó. Có anh kia đó, anh Tám Tạng, anh thấy người ta đăng đàn diễn thuyết lung tung nên cũng muốn đăng đàn diễn thuyết chơi. Khi có một bữa đó anh dán cái chương rồi tùm lum, đăng báo rồi tùm lum, có 100 người đến dự. Anh ngồi hết xong rồi cái Tám Tạng bước lên tươi cười và hỏi: kính thưa quý vị, đã có công đến đây dự thính, chắc quý vị biết rõ hôm nay chúng tôi định nói về vấn đề gì? Trong phòng mọi người cũng nhao rồi nó không ai biết đâu. Tám Tạng mới đủng đỉnh chững chạc trình rang trả lời là: nếu quý vị chưa biết thì hẹn quý vị tối mai đến nơi này, chúng tôi sẽ nói cho quý vị biết. Rồi chưa tối hôm sau cũng lại nữa, cười duyên móm mém. Tám Tạng mới hỏi: kính thưa quý vị, đã có công đến đây dự thính, chắc quý vị đã biết rõ hôm nay chúng tôi định nói về vấn đề gì rồi? Trong phòng cũng nhao nữa nói: có người nói có biết rồi. Cái Tám Tạng cái cười mím chỉ cọp nói: biết rồi thì còn đến đây nghe để làm gì? Thì bữa nay khỏi nói. Thôi xin hẹn quý vị ngày mai. Rồi chưa đừng có vỗ tay sớm quá hốt. Tối hôm sau cũng diễn y cái màn bụng củ soạn lại như vậy. Tám Tạng cũng hỏi như 2 đêm trước nữa. Tức quá. Thính giả trong phòng mới chia làm 2 phe. Một bên thì nói không biết, một bên thì nói biết rồi. Thấy chưa? Tám Tạng như phất tịnh mới nói: vậy thì xin quý vị nào mà biết thì thuật lại cho quý vị chưa biết nghe. You got it? I mean the English. Ça va, comme si comme ça. You got it? Really? No? Oh, don't be so spoiled. Don't be such a spoiled children. It's not very funny. I don't think you like it. Did you get it, John? Did you hear it? No? Really? No? Then what did you have the ears for? Okay, there's a man. Now I switch into English. All right, one English, one Vietnamese, maybe like that. So you listen to comme si, comme ça, comme bla, comme bli. Compris and no comprend. Français? English? French? No, what are you? American, really? You look like French. Yeah. You don't look too beefy, you know what I mean? You look very much like a French... Okay, there's a man. Now listen to English, all right? And the person who knows, tell the person who don't know. No, okay, I translate the last one. You see, there was a man who, because he saw that Master Ching Hai is always went around and, lecture, so he wants also to lecture. Maybe one of our disciples, who knows? And then so the first day he came to the podium and about 100 person gathering there, and he said, well, since you have wasted your time to come here, do you know the subject that we're going to talk about? And the audience say, no, we don't know. And he said, well, since you don't know, okay, tomorrow you come, I tell you. All right. And so tomorrow everybody comes and he asks the same question again. And some people, some people so angry and say, okay, we know. And then so he said, well, if you already know, no good to stay here, so see you tomorrow. On third day he came back again and a few people are gathering again and he asked the same question, the same thing. And so the audience got mad, half. They divided into two sections. One say no and the other section say don't know. I don't know what he's going to talk about. So I said, all right, in that case, and the one who know, tell the one who don't know. That's what it was, okay? So that's why when I say that, they were laughing. Now there's a man. There's a man who went out and drunk a few bottles too many, right? So he was a little bit, too slow to walk, and then he jig-jagged when we say his way home. And he he tried he tried to open the door, but he couldn't, so he had to knock at the door. And as soon as his wife come out with a stick, he begin to shake it, baby, And his wife lectured him, said, I told you many times, didn't I? Huh? I've never come home so late. Huh? Where do you go? Where do you do? What do you do? Where are you? Whom are you with? Blah, 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 blah. Huh? And then, you know what time is it now? So the husband is just smiling, It's 1 o'clock. Okay. So the wife said, huh? And then says, what do you, you think you can fool me? And then suddenly the clock on the wall, say, it just bong 3 times. Bong, 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 yeah? And then, the man just, laughing and just say, oh, you lousy. It's 1 o'clock, you strike once and I know why you have to do it 3 times. Yeah, why had to repeat it 3 times? Nghe rõ không? Thì cái anh Tam Tàng anh xây rượu ở về nhà, anh gõ cửa đó, anh rung quá trời, bà vợ ra cái sách chủ lông gà ra điểm mặt tôi nói cho anh biết hả? Tôi nói cho anh hay, hồi đó giờ biểu anh về nhà sớm, tại sao bây giờ mới về, anh biết mấy giờ không? Anh Tam Tàng cười hề, thì thôi 1 giờ. Vừa nói xong cái đồng hồ nó điểm 3 tiếng. Khoan thai điểm 3 tiếng, cái chàng chửi cái đồng hồ nó. Làm như người ta không biết à. Điểm 1 lần đủ rồi, cái gì mà cứ lặp lại hoài. Got it? Okay, there's a general, army general. Telephone to another kind of unit, his unit in another place. And say, hello. He wants to speak to somebody. And then there is a soldier, plain like sergeant or something, soldier, in the other end of the line. He doesn't recognize the voice of the high general commander-in-chief. So say, hello, you okay? buddy, you all right? What's up, dog? We go out and drink again sometimes, all right? And then the general, shout on top of his voice, "You know who you're talking with? Shut up!" And suddenly, it's quiet for a long time in the other line, in the other end of the line. And then he say, "Who is it? Who's speaking?" And then the general say, "I'm the general commander-in-chief of your unit." And it's longer pause, Greater silence. And then the other end say, "Do you recognize who is speaking to you also?" And the general say, "No." "Who are you?" And the soldier say, "Oh, this is very lucky. Goodbye." All right, that's it, huh? Mấy người Việt Nam hiểu không? Hiểu thiệt không? Còn mấy người nào không hiểu, có người nào dịch cho nghe không? Không. Thì thôi sư phụ nói ngắn nha. Hư quá. Con hư tại mẹ. Thì có ông thống tướng tổng tư lệnh gọi dây nói cho cái đơn vị của ông á. Thì có một anh chàng nào đó bốc đại lên rồi nói: "Bồ đó mạnh giỏi hơn bồ, rồi mai đi nhậu nữa nha, này cái nọ hả?" Con đại tá ông hét lên, ông nói: "Đồ ngốc, câm miệng, có biết nói chuyện với ai không?" Cái im lặng lâu quá trời, cái hỏi: "Ai vậy?" Cái ông đại tá, cái ông thống tướng nói: "Ta là thống tướng tổng tư lệnh gì đó mổ gì đó, ghê lắm hả?" Cái anh chàng cái im lặng dài nữa, im lặng dài thòn nữa, rồi cuối cùng nói: "Dạ mà thưa thống tướng, có biết ai đang nói chuyện với thống tướng đây không?" Cái thống tướng nói: "Không." "Ồ, vậy thì may quá chầu." Rồi anh cúp luôn. Chúng tôi đứng đó là chết. Lát lột lon hết. Đuổi về đuổi gà cho vợ. Okay, now there's a lawyer, okay? Well, you can't help it here. Luật sư, lawyer, look at that. It's not me. Why are you laughing at? Why you have to listen? Maybe it's good this time. Maybe it's heavenly lawyer, rare, but maybe one new initiated. Okay. Well, I actually don't know any bad lawyer myself. I never had anything to do with him, but so I have no prejudice, okay? Okay, there's a lawyer, brand new. And he opened also a brand new office, right? Very dignified and very, very kind of impressive, with this a man to open the door, with the person who filing, and with the secretary and undersecretary and under secretary, etc. Yeah. And but he sat there all day and nobody come and ask him how he is, right? And suddenly there come one person, after many days, so come in, and so he was so happy, but he told his under, under people that let him sit in the dining room first, let him wait, okay? Tell him I'm busy. Okay. So he tried very hard, to impress this guy, So he said, just let him sit here until I told you to bring him in, all right? And then so the guest sat down in the sofa and waited. So here the lawyer inside, you know, pick up the telephone, you know, try to dial a few, you know, it doesn't matter what numbers. And then talk to the man, supposed to be a man on the other line, and say, hello, oh, you are the bank manager of Country Bank, it doesn't matter. Do you know the issue was very serious, you know that? You know that? Actually, I have tried my best, otherwise you could, you know, be in trouble, but now everything's okay. I fixed it, and you have nothing to worry about. I see you tomorrow. All right? But I give you half an hour be after lunch. If you come late, I don't think I have time for you. All right? So, and then after that, he said, all right, goodbye. And he put his telephone down. Very big, you know. Just while he was talking, he also tried to open his door, and he talked very loud so that the man outside also hear that he's busy talking. And he hang the telephone bigger than the elephant jump from the roof. So that the man also understand, you know. All right, and then now he say, all right, George, bring our customer in. So brought the customer in, and then the lawyer said, hello, nice to meet you. What can I do for you? And the customer said, well, nothing really. I just come to fix your telephone quickly so that you can use. You got it? The telephone didn't work. Oh yeah. So be careful whom you're dealing with, all right? Thì có anh chàng kia văn phòng luật sư mà mới mở cái cũng luật sư nữa, nhưng mà không phải lỗi tại tôi, cái này lỗi tại túi xe nha. Mới mở cửa văn phòng mà ngồi hoài ai ban ngày không có khách khứa vậy, buồn quá tính đóng cửa đi về. Cái may đâu không anh nhờ vô cái anh thấy nó anh Tư kiểu ngồi phòng khách chừng nào mà tôi cho phép vô mới được vô, hiểu chưa? Nói với ổng là tôi bận lắm, chứ có thì giờ tiếp ổng được liền. Cái anh chàng nó ngồi ngoài đó, cái anh cố ý anh mở cửa ra rồi anh ngồi anh quay số điện thoại, quay 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 số gì đó mà kệ, quay ai cũng được. Quay không có ai cũng không sao. Quay lên để nó làm bộ nói ông chủ nhà băng đó hả? Cái vụ của ông đó hả là nghiêm trọng lắm á, lẽ ra không có thể nào mà thoát khỏi, nhưng mà tôi đã dàn xếp xong rồi, bây giờ đừng có lo nữa, thôi được rồi, ngày mai tôi gặp anh, nhưng mà cho anh nửa giờ thôi, tôi ăn cơm xong là 12:30 phải lại, chứ nếu không có thì giờ nữa nha không? Hiểu ra, thôi goodbye nha, goodbye, đóng cái điện thoại xuống cái cụp. Làm như trời giáng. Đặng anh chàng này ngồi ngoài salon anh nghe, ổng bận lắm, rồi nó anh Tư, bây giờ đem người khách vô. Đem vô bắt tay bắt mặt mừng nói mình giỏi, tôi giúp gì được cho ông? Cái ông khách ông nói dạ cũng không cần ông giúp gì, cái sở điện thoại kêu tôi tới đây đặng nối gấp cái số điện thoại, gấp cái điện thoại đặng cho ông mới dùng được. Hiểu chưa? I don't think this one we can translate into English, so I just speak Vietnamese and you just pray for your luck, okay? Maybe the interpreter is better than me, you know, has more humorous sense. Anyways, Tam Tàng. Hình như Tam Tàng là bạn của Tú Xe. Chuyện nào cũng có Tam Tàng trong này hết. Tam Tàng dẫn vợ đi xem cine. Rồi bữa đó trúng ngày Chủ nhật á, thành ra cái ghi xe ở ngoài cái chỗ mua vé đó đầy người hết trơn. Rồi hai người cứ chen chúc với đám đông đó, đang chen vậy có bị anh chàng sau lưng anh thúc cho một cái đầu điếng vô hông á. Cái mặt hầm mà nó tính quay lại nó thiệt hay giỡn nó bồ. Cái anh chàng đứng sau lưng là cựu lực sĩ quyền Anh thế giới. Mình nói thiệt chứ giỡn gì? Thúc thiệt ra thúc giỡn hả? Cái anh chàng kia anh dòm thấy cái tay nó bắp nửa cuồn cuộn lên như là chân voi vậy đó. cười què nó thiệt thì được chứ tôi ghét ai mà thúc giỡn lắm á. I got it, yeah, got it. No luck. I waste my time, you waste your time. I waste my money to buy all this earrings, I mean earphones, and then you waste your time sit there for nothing. All right, I try, okay? You know, there's a man who took his wife to see the cinema, see the movies, yeah. And that day was Sunday, and it's very crowded. Everybody's queuing to buy the tickets. So he and his wife also queuing, sweating. And then suddenly somebody just punched him, from behind. Yeah, and he was so angry, already so mad and bad nerves, and he's saying, "Are you serious, man?" And the man stood behind him. He was an world champion boxer. So they look at him and say, "Yes, serious. So what?" And the man, small and skinny, perhaps a Vietnamese initiate, I don't know. Look back, really look at him now, studying him now, and his muscle, just bigger than his whole body put together. So he just, kind of smiling and say, "It's all right. I hate people who are not serious." Got it? Got it? Do you learn any good Buddhist lesson out of about these jokes? Huh? At least, to be serious, right? Okay. I also hate people who are not serious. Especially when he's as big as you. Okay, this one I have to talk in Vietnamese. Because playing with words and things like that, maybe I can try, but I don't know. Okay, the translator don't have to rely on me. You have to try your best. Put your wisdom to work. Okay. Nào, anh có một ông thầy đồ hả? Ông thầy đồ nho hả? Mới học cọt kẹt có vài chữ mà. Nhưng mà cũng thích làm le lắm, hả? Đi khoe chữ cho nên người ta tưởng đâu ông giỏi lắm. Cũng như học trò mình mới truyền tâm ấn cái ra khoe tùm lum mà tôi khai ngộ rồi, khai ngộ quá trời quá đất rồi ha. Rồi giảng tâm kinh vạn quyển ra cho người ta nghe hả? Thì cũng cỡ đó ha, coi chừng ha. Rồi cái bữa đó trong làng đó có đám tang, thành anh ta mời ổng đến đặt văn tế để ổng khoe ổng hay lắm. Rồi cái gia chủ cho biết cái tên của cô đó là Nguyễn Thị Gáo, không phải. Nguyễn Thị Tròn, T-R-O-N, Nguyễn Tròn biết không? Rồi cái ông lấy giấy ra ông viết đại, viết lìa rồi viết rồi cho tới cái chữ tròn ông không biết chữ nhỏ viết làm sao. Cái ông lấy ông gạch đại cái vòng tròn để đó, rồi đi ra uống rượu nữa. Tại chưa tới giờ mà ra uống rượu ăn bánh. Có một lát cái có anh học trò của ổng á, trò nào đó đi ngang qua, cái thấy ủa, Nguyễn Thị tức là Ruộng sư mà tiếng Tàu mà thì viết đúng mà sao làm gì có cái chữ O vậy hả? Tàu làm gì có chữ O vậy? Cậu nghĩ chắc là chữ Trung mà ông thầy đã quên gạch cái xuống, thấy chưa? Chữ Trung là nó như thế này, biết không? Thì tôi cũng không biết đâu, đừng có nói tôi biết nhiều. Tôi chỉ biết cái chữ đó thôi. chữ Trung là cái vuông vuông chút vậy đó rồi gạch xuống đó, hay không? Phải vậy không? Phải không? Nói lại có phải không? Chắc phải ha. Thành cái mà cái tàu nhiều khi vuông hay là tròn tròn nó viết cũng hơi giống nhau, phải không? Thấy chưa? Thành ra ông gạch cái tròn này, anh chàng in thêm cái gạch xuống thành chữ Trung á, nó chắc là Nguyễn Thị Trung, thấy chưa? Rồi anh đi một lát ông thầy đó ăn uống no say được, cái lên đọc văn tế, đọc tới Nguyễn Thị kiếp sống phù du, cô mau tỉnh ngộ về niết bàn cho sớm, Nguyễn Thị không biết thị gì hết, ông quên mất, uống hơi ngà rồi quên mất. Cái ông này, cái chữ nào hồi nãy sao không có, cái ông thấy giống cái này, giống cái gáo của ông là Nguyễn Thị Gáo. Nguyễn Thị Gáo. Cái bà chủ nhà bà làm, trời ơi con tôi Nguyễn Thị Tròn sao không đặt là Gáo. Để làm sao nó siêu xanh. La làng nó xóm lên, cái ổng tái mét, mặt mày tái mét, ổng nhìn quanh ông chửi thề. Chửi thề là biết thôi chứ tôi không có chửi được nhau. Ông nói, cha mày thằng nào thằng nào làm tài khôn, thêm cái cắn mà ông nói cho tao hay. Got it? You got it? Okay. Translating also is difficult to really peeling off all the humorous essence inside. So I try again. Okay. I'm not sure I can make it because it's typical kind of local joke. You know what I mean? And when they have to know many words and things like that. Okay. Now there is a man who just learned a few Chinese words, but he was very proud, and boasting all over places about his Chinese knowledge. Okay. There is such person in our country, people who know Chinese, who can write Chinese, who can read the kind of Chino-Vietnamese, are supposed to be well educated, and kind of classical and noble being, teacher of mankind, etc. Not like me, I know nothing. Okay, so anyhow, people believe that he's a good, you see. So you have to know, in Vietnam or in China, in some of the Asian country, when the people die, those who well versed in Chinese, or Chino-Vietnamese should come and write their names down, and read out loud, lamenting for her or praying for things like that. So this man was invited to that house when a person was dead, just die, and write this kind of eulogy. Yes, to present to the death, so wishing him well or praying for him and things like that. Okay, so goodbye. Yeah, okay. Now he wrote one, okay, and supposed to say, oh, you have been good and well, breathe it, girl, luckily you died so early and things like that, We all weep and laugh for you, Miss So-and-so, you know what I mean? So the name of the person is a kind of John Brown and Round, There is a Vietnamese name called Round, that means a complete circle like this, you see? And this person who don't know, he doesn't know, he wrote the whole name John Brown something, but the round word he doesn't know how to write it in Chinese. It's supposed to write it in Chinese because it is more serious that way, not to write in Vietnamese, but in Chino-Vietnamese, and read it in a Chino-Vietnamese way. So, but when he comes to the round, he doesn't know how to write it. So he just put a round on it, like John Brown round, and put a zero on it. He knows, it's okay, it's for him. And nobody in the family knows anyhow. So then he came and drink wine and, eat the fish with other people, with the dead family, and wait until the time comes. The time has not come yet. One of the guests, who's supposed to be Chinese, read it, and I thought, we don't have this kind of name in Chinese. He must, how come he put a ring like that? He must forget, because we don't have that in Chinese. So he must mean, middle, like name called middle. So he put a dash in the middle of that ring. Yeah. That means middle, you know what I mean? Yeah, we often have that name in Vietnam or in China. It's fine, yeah? Middle. So he went out, and then that person, after eating, drinking, and he came and read the eulogy. Yes. And he read everything okay until the name and say, Johnny Brown what? Johnny Brown. Because he didn't remember that he has this dash in the middle, which is another word. So it's Johnny, and then it becomes, the ladle. Johnny Brown ladle. Because it look like, those you get the water. and then the family was the kind of alarm and said, my son is Johnny Brown Middle. Why would he become ladle? And he was so scared, he looked around and say, he swear, and say, whoever, I say, add the handle and didn't tell me. The next time if you add the handle, please tell me in advance. The handle. Nghe được hết không? Mấy chị gấu nghe không? You have enough? Huh? Okay, once more, okay? Maybe once more. This is a story in a nut house, mental hospital, okay? Two nuts sit together and talk about their future. A kind of black nut talk to the white nut, say, well, I really like you very much, after we after we will be discharged from this place, I surely will give my sister to you for a bride, for a wife, yes. And the white nut say to the black nut, sir, no. Thank you, but this is impossible. Another black nut say, why? What's wrong? My sister is really, really, really beautiful. We have to see her. Actually, he doesn't have one, but nobody knows except him. Anyhow, so the white nut say, it's not possible because in our family tradition, we only marry relatives. And the black nut say, how come? And the white nut say, you see, my father married my mother. My grandfather married my grandmother. My uncle married my aunt. How can I marry an outsider? It's cute, huh? Good, huh? Good. He's really nut, huh? Yeah, we are also nutcase. We come here and listen to all this nonsense story. But it's fine, huh? It's fine sometimes. Just to add flavor into life, huh? Not always be serious and miserable Buddha, huh? Enough? Huh? You're not serious, are you? Don't you want to become Buddha? Yeah, okay. Maybe one more. Okay. You know, there's a man. His name is Idiot Number One. He's a businessman. You know, he sells coal, to make smoke into my eyes. And because he have to go around all the time for his business, so he's not often home, right? One day he came home from a business trip, and then his son, comes out. He's the older son, younger son, about maybe 4 or 5 years old, run out to him, embrace him very tightly and say, Papa, terrible, very frightening. And Papa, the idiot number one said, what's wrong? What is it? What is it so frightening, my son? So he said to his Papa, there is a Dracula in our house. And so Papa said, my child, there's no such thing. You must know, Dracula and ghosts, these are just stories that people made up in order to scare the children. There's no such thing, don't worry, and there's no such in our house. So the child said, but I've seen it. I've seen him. It's in Mama's room. So, idiot number one run right into his wife's room and open the door wide. And then what did he see? He see his best friend, nutcase number 3, sitting in a corner, under the bed, in a corner next to the bed, sitting like, kind of hiding. And he broke down, idiot number one broke down and broke out in cries. Oh. You are my only and best friend. How on earth would you have the heart to do this to me? I always treat you like my own brother. And now you see that when I'm not home, you came in my wife's room and you play ghost to scare my child. You understand? Wow, don't forget his name is idiot number one. Get it? Nghe rõ không? Ok. Bây giờ nói tiếng Việt Nam ha. Chứ không thôi ha, Việt Nam ha. Ok. Anh Tánh Tàn. Chắc bạn Tú Xe. Cuốn sách này của Tú Xe nha. Người ta muốn mua về coi mua vui lắm. There's another story here. I read all this already. I want to select, what's the best one. That's why all this I have to cross which one, is more funny and more understandable for the mass, So there's another one. There is a couple, the wife is very, very terrible, like domineering and muscular, strong, silent. Oh, not silent type. Yeah. And this man is near-death experience, okay? He's just nearly breathed his last, right? Anyhow, and the doctor, stepped out from his room and called the wife to his side, to the doctor's side, and talked very, kind of whispering like in her ear, say, well, I don't think he can make it. His time is up. You have to be courageous and accept it. He's going to breathe his last very soon. All right? And then the husband is near death, but he still, can hear it. And he protested, He tried very hard to lean toward the doctors and the wife's side and said to them, no, I am not dead yet. I still can speak, you see. So the wife said to him, shh, you know better than the doctor? Got it? Okay. Tu, die Deutsche. Ist nicht wichtig? Nicht komisch, huh? There's so many, but you still want to hear it? Yeah. Otherwise, we have something more serious for you. Like how to be Buddha immediately. Huh? Okay, so I think we stop right here, all right? Because there's so many, many. Maybe another time, huh? I can't read the whole book. I can, but too much, you won't digest it. Huh? What do you think? Yes or no? Yes. All right, good. So now, let's change our face expression and take on a serious, grave outlook in order to be received into nirvana later. Oh, this is too serious. I think I die. That's so long. Oh, huh? Tell another joke? John, you come here to joke? I thought you come here to enlighten yourself. Huh? Really? Maybe I find another joke, okay? If I don't find a better one. Oh, look at that. It's so serious. Aging and all that. How can I live? 一镜道得清，没有道得清。And butterfly dream, who am I, I am who. This is also cute, And many stories who are kind of parable, reminding us about life and all the funny things in life. For example, there's one story about a dog who can catch the mice. This book is a collection of the joke of the saints. This is a saint one. Before we heard the non-saint story. Now we heard the saint story. Saint joke, a joke of the saints. A little bit dry, but well, that's what people expect of the saints, Always talk about big philosophy and many parable, of the cosmos and the microcosmos and macrocosmos and macaroni. So the saint can never, laugh in the public. Maybe he can laugh alone. Maybe the saint just buy this kind of book, laughing book, and then sit in his bathroom and read alone, And when he come outside, he say, emptiness. is reality. Reality is emptiness. So he is one of those kind, okay? After the saint sat in his bathroom and laughed his heart out, he come out and talk these kind of things. Okay, now. Or if you don't tell everybody else, I will continue to read jokes for you later, okay? This story is about a dog who can catch mice. Now we heard that only cat will catch mice. How come the dog will catch mice? Who knows? Please raise your hand. No, you don't laugh. Okay. You're not allowed to laugh in such a serious congregation. If you have the least education, you don't laugh like that. Who knows why the dog can catch the mice? No? How come? You're supposed to be enlightened. Okay. There was a country in China a long time ago. We call it Qi dynasty. Yes. There was a person who can read the palms of the dogs. On the other word, he's a dog palmist. Okay? Now, his neighbor, heard of his talent. So asked him, the dog palmist, to go and buy a dog for them so that they can catch the mice. Okay. 1 year passed by. Then the dog palmist eventually bought a dog, and brought it to the neighbor and say, "Oh, this is German Berger, very good. Number 1 dog." All right. So the neighbor thanked him and kept the dog. Many years passed, and the people never saw the dog catch any mouse at all, not even the hair of the mouse. Not even a look, at the mouse. So they went to the dog palmist and asked him whether he has read the wrong palms. Or whether the dog is really German Berger, or German Shepherd, or Dogfoot, sheep. Or is that the Bekin Terrier, right? So the dog palmist said, no, it's definitely 120% German Shepherd, right? This dog is sehr good. Muy bien, huh? But you must know, this dog is trained to catch sheep, or I'll say antelope, etc. He's not born to catch mice. Then the neighbor say, then what shall we do? We just want a dog who catch mice, and we told you. And so the palmist said, don't worry, you just bind him, right? Bind him in one corner, and don't let him eat anything. And then any mice pass by. Any mouse pass by, he surely catch it. And then, yes, after that, the dog began to catch mouse. And then afterward, even they let him free, he also catch mice. Well, because it's a habit. This is a similar story about human, yeah? We are normally from heaven. We had everything that we could want or not want. And we are almighty, we're powerful and glorious. Now we come here in this physical world and we're bound in this physical prison, a small room. Some are bigger room, but still it's, my room is very small. Well, we are practitioners, we can only talk from personal experience. Therefore, we catch mice. The mice in this world are money, fame, name, profit, competition, fighting, bickering, bittering, backbiting among each other. These are our mice. And pitifully, we enjoy it because we have been bound in this physical chain and then we know nothing else. We forgot our origin. Yeah? That's the way we live our life. Well, it's not a dog life, but it's just a parable, you know what I mean? Some people do live really people so-called dog life because it's really miserable. And we work sometimes very hard. Some people work 18 hours sometimes if they have a lot of children or they have a lot of debt to pay or they had a kind of maybe sickness or illness that suddenly left them bankrupt, So they had to work hard and hard day and night just to pay back for their 2 meals or 3 meals a day and some clothes to cover their body. That's it. Because we have really forgotten our real self, all right? It's very difficult to remember, but you do remember now, huh? A little bit, huh? One by one, huh? Slowly, huh? You do? Yes. Yes. Takes time. It takes time. Because now to stop the dog catching mice is very difficult. Before he won't do it, but now he won't stop. Yeah, everything is like a habit. So I think we should always remember, in the midst of all this suffering and confusion, we should always remember our own real, origin. So never always give in to the negative power of this world, who always want us to think that we are nothing, that we are sinful, that we can never be anything, that we can never do anything, that we can never want anything more than just a few morsels of food and a few, piece of clothes every day, right? So this is very good. I have nothing to say anymore because the story is very clear, all right? Yeah, maybe there's another story here. Very nice. I'm not a woman of a lot of words, so whenever I can save it, I make it short. This story is called Flute Playing. Playing flute? Yes. There's a king of the Qi dynasty in China. There was, long time ago. And then this king loved to hear the sound of the flute. He loves it. Therefore, every time he want to hear the sound of the flute, music from flute, he would take about 300 person, to come into his court and play the flute for him. 300 person is like orchestra of flute. In this 300 person, there was a person. His name is Quốc. He doesn't know how to play flute, but he just mixed in with the 300 person. So nobody ever know that he doesn't play anything. So like this, he earned his living. After this king died, another king succeeded him, But this king also loved to hear flute music. But then he loved to hear individually. One by one. So at that time, Mr. Quốc just disappear. You know that? So similarly, we would like to remind us that even though we are plenty people, but we should come here with the same purpose, to play the flute of heaven. If who happened to not to play the flute, it's all right, we don't discriminate. But then, one day you feel trouble. So when we come for group meditation, we should come only for that purpose. Then we also get benefit right away and in the long run. You know what I mean? And then we know what we're doing and benefit us forever and ever. Yeah? Otherwise, that's why many people sometimes they come for initiation, you know what I mean? Because we don't have any condition on them, not to swear or anything like that. So they all come for initiation. But after a while, when it comes to individual confrontation with perhaps themselves or with the trials and tribulations that the Lord happened to set before him or her, then they fly out of the window. That's why we can only know after a long time who is who, right? And after many tests and many self-examination, right? So I don't say anything. And fellow initiates also don't say anything. But some people just skip out, right? They just find their way out. And it's okay. We wish them luck, right? No problem. No problem. We don't need one more person who don't play the flute. That's why the practitioner of Kuan Yin method should be honest to him or herself, right? We know what we do or what we don't. Because we still have the God within ourselves. And we know whether we do it sincerely or not, right? Okay, I guess it's time. Any question concerning the jokes? Oh, my God. Big people are funny, huh? They laugh at anything. We small people don't understand, huh? It's so boring. What are they doing, right? Gathering here together in the cold and then just laugh together and for nothing. Huh? At home we can watch TV, huh? Right? Watch football, or watch what's the name? Popeye cartoon. And here what they're doing, they're watching each other. So boring. Okay. All right, sweethearts. Sweetheart, honey, sugar pie. We go to the kitchen, huh? If you don't have any question, then that's it, huh? Can I have some privacy at all? All right. What else can I do for you? Every story has an end. One more joke. So cute. All right, one more joke. Oh, the shoe. They took it away. Okay, here. One more joke. One more joke. Take a beer. There are many, but I don't know which one really. Okay, there's another story about a child who came home, and cried all his heart out. And his father asked him, "What's wrong? What is it?" He came home from school, And the child said, the teacher just said, "I have to stay in this class one more year." So the father said, "But why?" "Oh, all right. If you are so unintelligent, this is your fault. You shouldn't have to cry about it." And then and then the child say, No. I think the teacher don't like me. That's why he always try to give me a very terrible question that I can never answer. So, and the father, just say, "Okay, let me see. So he took his child to the teacher and asked him what is the truth. Right? And the teacher said, no, really, I really try to help him, but he's so stupid that I cannot help him, Now, you see, I just asked him something very simple, and then you will know that I am really fair to him, that he really have to stay one more year in this class, So the father said, all right, ask him. And then so the teacher asked the question, "Hey, idiot number 4, do you know if Abraham Lincoln still alive or dead?" The President Lincoln, right? Lincoln, not Clinton, Clinton, Lincoln, right? Is that right? Abraham Lincoln, president, is he still alive or dead? And then idiot number 4 cannot answer. He just stood there like an idiot. So and then the teacher said, you see, I have tried my best to help him. So simple a question and he couldn't answer. So his father said, well, you can't blame him, because our family is very poor and we don't like newspaper. We don't read every day. We don't know who's dying and who's dying and who's living every day. Even I don't know myself. Okay, honey. Let's go and eat something. Maybe next time, okay? Maybe next time I say too much. Okay? Tomorrow is morning. I cannot wake up in the morning. Tonight. Forget it. Must be very nice here in the daytime, right? Yes, okay. Thank you, come on. Trung Quốc人多少人？都是中国人啊？好苦。Mấy tuổi rồi? 5 tuổi hả? Sao bữa nay ông nói trễ rồi? Hả? Sao không cho nó tiền luôn? Chắc 6 tuổi thôi, năm sau lần sau nhé. Lần sau có người tiền rồi. Lần sau có tiền mắng thì vậy không đến hả? Không cần rồi, sau nếu lần sau có thì nhớ nha. Đó, rồi. It's okay. You're welcome. Sao hồi đây hả? Dạ. Rồi vậy có lạnh không? Có đem đồ ạ? Đem ẩm đủ không? Đủ hả? Nghe tiếng ẩm rồi hả? Vậy thì mỗi ngày mở cái đài. Bà này mà nó nghe tiếng sư phụ là ẩm rồi. Sư phụ nó mỗi ngày mở cái thép ra khỏi cần lò sưởi. Bao nhiêu? Ồ, vậy là còn mấy cái này phải không? Yeah.